Hey everyone, J-Dog here, and it's finally time to talk about the All-Stars of the franchise program that SDS has done and give them credit for giving us a lot to do, giving us a lot of packs to open, a lot of stubs to earn. It was really a very rewarding program if you were able to do it. As you can see, we have a week left and I'm at 700,000 experience earned. I am hoping to get to the 850,000 experience earned mark as you get another ballin' out of control pack, which the first one I opened had a Ronald Acuna Jr. card in it, which I sold in the marketplace, which allowed me to have enough stubs to finally complete the live series program by buying the Mike Trout that I was missing. And so everything's done now, so that means I have a ton of new cards, and I'm going to talk about some of the cards I got from that, some of the cards I got from the All-Star program. So let's take a look. We are going to start with my man, my favorite player of all time, Mr. David Ortiz. They had the Hall of Fame program that everyone could do. It's pretty easy and straightforward. And you got this awesome David Ortiz card. Let's take a look at this card now. His contact versus both righty and lefty is really good. Obviously, he crushes right-handed hitting, which is pretty spot on. Left-handed, not bad. He can still hit it, but I have yet to take one out of the park lefty. His vision is 86, and I think that that's pretty low. His discipline is 123, and his clutch is 118. Again, he should have max clutch. We all know what he did in any of the playoffs. Like, the fact that he's not maxed out on clutch is crazy to me. Defensively, he's not there to play defense. Let's just be honest. So if we take a look at what he's done, though, through 72 plate appearances, he's hit 8 home runs, 23 RBIs, and he is batting .458 with an OBP of 542 and a slugging of 983. Interestingly, he has 8 home runs versus right-handed pitching and 0 versus left. But if we look at his batting averages, he's .468 versus right, but he's .417 versus left. So even though he's not carrying that power for me, he will still, he's hit a lot of doubles off of left-handed pitching, and, he's able to keep the line moving. He's got 7 doubles, which is almost as many home runs as he has. He has a ton of good quirks, hitting the home runs, rarely missing when he swings. It's very obvious. Like this card is good, and again, it was free. It was super easy to earn. The next one I want to talk about is Juan Soto. This is his home run derby card, which is a 99 overall. I did get lucky and pulled this from one of the home run derby packs. If we look at his stats, obviously his power versus both righty and lefty is about as good as it gets, right? 125. His contact's still outstanding. His vision is a 93, and his clutch is a 125. Both of those are better than Ortiz, and I think that that's wrong, especially since they're both 99 overall cards. This card is beastly. I mean, his defense, again, you take what you get, right? Like, he's okay, but if we look at his stats, though, through 50 plate appearances, he is batting .488 with a 560 OBP and a 1.302 slugging. So what this tells us is that he hits the ball a lot. He's got 8 doubles, 9 home runs, 15 runs batted in. He hits lefties and righties well. If you look at his home runs, 6 of them came against right-handed, 3 of them came against left-handed. And his batting average is actually weirdly way better versus lefty than righties. So again, I know this card can't be acquired by everyone. I think it's going for, over 200,000 stubs now. But if you look at his quirks, like, what can't he do, right? I mean, this is just a home run machine. This is just a hitting machine. So hopefully you might have gotten lucky, or you've saved up some of your stubs. And if you need a really good power hitting left-handed bat, this is really good for grinding. Let me tell you, nothing gets by him. So another card that I wanted to talk about was the Julio Rodriguez All-Star Game card. You got this from the Choice Pack, so anyone could probably have picked it up. His stats, I thought, would make him a really outstanding card for me. Contact versus both righty and lefty is good, and he has power versus left-handed hitting. As you can see, though, his vision and discipline are like low for a 97 overall card. But everything else is good. His defense is, really good. Obviously, his base running is what made him most attractive to me. So I thought for sure that Julio Rodriguez would be my starting center fielder. If we take a look at the numbers, though, through 87 plate appearances, he has 4 doubles, 4 home runs, and 0 triples. 13 stolen bases, which is decent, but he's batting a measly .324, got a .414 OBP and a .541 slugging. To me, he's just been a disappointment. He was batting leadoff. I also had him protecting Ortiz for a little while. He just isn't effective for me. He goes long stretches, I feel, without being effective. So I have instead turned him into my kind of number one off the bench player with that speed. You know, you can bring him in to steal bags, and then, you know, if he has to come back up, he's good enough to use. Another card that I wanted to mention as being really outstanding was this Edwin Diaz All-Star Game relief pitcher card. You know, his stats are really great. He's got that really high K per 9, hits per 9. His slider really doesn't have a lot of, you know, speed change from the four-seamer. And for me, I mean, I prefer a little bit more, but this guy just strikes him out. It doesn't really seem to matter. Through 16 innings pitched, he has struck out 30, so just a shade under 2 strikeouts per inning. He has picked up 3 saves, although he is not my closer generally. He's been unhittable. You know, he has a 0 ERA. If you need a really good either closer or setup guy, you know, this is out of the choice pack. Anyone would be able to pick it up just by doing the All-Star program. And I think it's around 20,000 stubs in the marketplace, which isn't, you know, too bad if you've got a bunch of extra stubs. But hopefully you were able to select him or still have the option to, because he has done absolute work for me. The last card I want to talk about, I did, you know, acquire the 99 overall Randy Johnson as part of completing the live series. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to use him a whole lot yet, just because I've been doing so many missions for the All-Star program. But in his limited, you know, usage, he's pitched 5 innings and he has struck out 11. So this card I'm hoping to do a little bit more on later down the road, but he is fun to pitch with, and I can't wait to use him more. So that's where I am with the All-Star program and what's been going on during these couple of weeks. Hopefully you're having as much success and luck as I have. Hopefully you've also done the mini Minoso program, as that card seems to be really good. It's too early for me to give my thoughts on it yet. Again, that was another simple program to do. So what are your thoughts on this season? Have you enjoyed it? Have you pulled a lot of good stuff? Have you earned a lot of good stuff? I hope that SDS continues to go in this direction, because I've enjoyed it. Until next time, may the odds be forever in your favor, my friends.
Now, Luis Urias. Number 38 on the move to his right. Reaching for it, makes the catch.